see if we're live. Come on. Hang on. Ooh. Let's see if we are live.
MB moving out of the box.
Ooh, MB moving. We just got up. We just got up here. All right, MB moving out the box. Let's see.
But it pumped and it don't. It's expensive.
Never mind. Never mind. All right, let's get ourselves all set up here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! Yes. How's everybody doing this beautiful day? Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday. Yeah, see? Yeah. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yes.
Definitely Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Alright. Let's see. Today is July 8th.
All day.
Yes.
All day long.
Just gonna check it
Let's
on
get a
some
share
stuff
party
here.
going
Yeah,
on
let's get a share party going on over here.
Yeah. A lot of runners this morning. The market's hot.
Yeah.
Time to make some moolah.
Yes.
Stuff going on.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Okay, that's... Yes. 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 God bless if you remember that.
Sir. Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, man, I'm just saying.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
But I know what that is.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Gotta be. If you know what that is, you're a man of culture. Okay. All right. Let's get one thing straight.
Yeah.
Although I'll tell you where it's from. It's from Mr. Rogers.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor.
That's Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Yep. And Sammer says NDRA to $150. No, 150%. For one NDRA. Yeah, we're looking at it right now.
We did a video on it yesterday.
We did a video on NDRA yesterday.
Yeah, it
Actually.
as 211%.
Yeah, we did a video on them yesterday. They went as high as 211% this morning. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Divio
sir.
Moms, can you actually grab me some water, please?
Sure.
Yes, I could use some water.
Ah.
Tis, yes, a bit parched. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ourselves all good and situated over here.
Yes, sir. Let's get that share party
let's
going.
get that share party
Let's get
going.
the first Hyundai people.
Sammer says no, $150. Oh, NDRA? No. NDRA is currently up 150%, but no, not $150. It's $8.65 as of now, or around there actually. $8.75. Excuse me, $8.75. I got it at $3.34 2 days ago. Congratulations, man. That's a nice profit. It is now $8. So congratulations, man. Yeah.
Good job.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Yeah. That was good, man. That's good stuff. It's going. I know, but it's going to 150. Hey, look, if it goes there, that'd be awesome. Hopefully. Yeah, hope so. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it do. Let's see here. Getting ourselves all set up here. Let's just sharing right now. But yes, currently MB as well. MB ran up to 144%.
It round trip doubles.
Yeah, no. But it was a bagger, so you know.
Bagger.
It was a bagger. So
Yeesh.
that's another bagger on the list. Now I gotta add it to the list because it just made the list. There we go. Yeah. You brought 7K worth this week. Congratulations, man. Hey, that's good. It more than doubled. It more than doubled for you, brother. There you go. Congratulations. All right. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Congratulations, Sammer. There we go. Yeesh. Hey, look, if it goes to 150, that'd be awesome. That'd be a big old profit margin right there. As of now, though, it's $8 and, well, now $9 actually. Looks like it's trying to curl. But NDRA today had a nice high of 211%. So that was pretty good. That was awesome. That's great. That's great news. Hey, look. Hey, I hope so, Sammer. I hope so. I hope it does. I hope it reaches. I hope it goes and makes a lot of money like that. Yes, sir. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome if it did that.
More money, more money.
Yes, more money. More money. Yes.
More money is good.
Can never go wrong with more money.
2 snaps up.
Yeah.
2 snaps up.
So there, ladies and gentlemen, we are just sharing. We are just setting ourselves up right now. But yes, hope you guys are having a fantastic day today.
Yes.
A nice start to the morning.
A beautiful start to the morning.
Yes, sir.
We already called 5 baggers, and the day just started. Yeah, 5 baggers.
5 baggaroons.
5 baggaroons.
Ain't nobody do it like us.
Yeesh. Sammer says, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Sammer. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What why are you stealing my paper, DVL Mom?
To see what's on it.
Can I see what's going on with NDRA over here? Can you show me? Show me NDRA. Let me see what we got over here. All right, so NDRA currently up 158%. Now, it hit $9 earlier, but yeah. So right now with NDRA, currently it is a bit overbought on the RSI, but it does have some nice little bullish patterns going on over here, especially back over here. It did have an A, B, C, D, so it had A to B, B to C, C to D. It had one of those, and then had another smaller one over here as well. And that looks to be forming somewhat of a descending wedge over here, so it could potentially curl back up. Maybe. We actually did a video on NDRA last night. A video on it last night at 200, and it ran up today at 211%.
That's high.
Yeah. All right. All right. So,
Check it out.
looking pretty right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking schmexy right now. It's looking schmexy. So, NDRA now currently moving back up. Actually, we could get some support and resistance lines over here. Let's get some support and resistance lines a little bit. Bop right over here and bop right over there. Yeah, there we go. So, that's what we got going on. This stunk is currently up $5. Well, actually, it's up 165% as of now. And right now, it has a couple of support and resistance lines at 522, 650, 751, 821, 892, and 979. Has to break through that 1120 mark for it to be so much schmexy to me.
Yeah.
But right now, it's looking okay. Looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. Yeah, it's moving up pretty good. Now it's moving back down a little bit because, it was a bit overbought on the RSI earlier, but it's moving back down a little bit. It is above the VWAP, which is good news. That is very good news. Let's check out the float. The float is around 738,000. Volume, on the other hand, is 44 million and change, ladies and gentlemen. So that is beautiful. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. That's great. I love it. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we got going on. That is what we got going on. So, NDRA, we did a video on it last night. We called that. It ran up a nice 211%. We called it earlier this morning. And, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on there. We called LSB, which ran up 154%, BSLK 110%, PROK 115%, and MB, which ran up a nice 144%. So we called 5 baggers so far this morning.
Yeah.
5 baggers. 5. Cinco.
Got something moving here.
Yeesh.
Oh, here. The new one.
All right. Sammer says ORB.
Oh, yes.
RLYB currently up 106%. Let's see. We called that one earlier this morning for our private Discord. So RLYB, that one hit a nice 126%, 130%. Yeah, we called this one earlier this morning. However, I mean, judging by it, yeah, I'm actually surprised this one actually moved. Wow. Okay. RLYB. I'm surprised wow. I mean, we called it this morning, but
Which one?
RLYB, Romeo Lima Yankee Bravo.
Yeah.
It just had a big old green candle just shot up. 126% was the high, I believe. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
129%.
Yeah. I was not. We were I wasn't ready for that one.
Just kind of said, "Hello, I'm here."
129%. Yeah. What the? Okay.
Yeah. What the?
Sammer says ORB.
Oh my goodness.
Sammer says ORB on 5 minutes. Thank me later. All right. Well, now I'm kind of curious. Let's check out ORB because I'm kind of curious now. Now you got me curious, Sammer. All right. Let's see what we got going on.
ORB.
ORB. There is no ORB, but there is an ORBN.
Maybe no.
I don't know. There isn't any ORB. I found an ORBN, but that's about it. All right. So, let's see what we got going on over here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got going on. All right. So, currently, we have NDRA. We have RLYB. I'm kind of curious for RLYB. Okay, as an indicator. Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll check that out. We shall check that out. But let's see what we got going on here for RLYB currently so far.
Back hard.
Yeah, RLYB had a bit of a pullback, but I did see some news on it, so I wanted to go over that real quick. RLYB now having a bit of a pullback. It ran up a nice 129%, but it did have a bit of a pullback there. The float for the stunk was a bit high. That's why I was like, "Oh my God, I'm surprised we did call this, but it's one of those things, right?" So float is 25 million, which is a bit high. Volume is 4 million, so that's a bit low. I was surprised that this ran. Not gonna lie to you, but Rally Bio sold interest in REV 102 program to Recursion Pharmaceuticals, and they also had some insider buying news that came out this morning. Both of these pieces of news came out this morning, so I was rather pleasantly surprised that it ran up a nice 129%. So, but hey, okay, all righty.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Hey, I mean it's another bagger. I mean, okay, yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. And now we got 6 baggers. I mean, hey, call it the DBL effect. I don't know. I don't know, man. It'd be like that. It be like that sometimes. You know how it is. Sometimes in life, it be like that. Yes, sir. All right. So, that's what we got going on. That is what we got going on.
Yep.
All right. All right. So, currently, we have some beautiful stuff going on over here. All right. So, we got the beautiful, and I'm still sharing a little bit right now, ladies and gentlemen. But we called RLYB. Looks like it's trying to curl back up a little bit. Looks like it's trying to curl. Looks like it's trying to curl back up a little bit. Again, very high float, very low on the volume. So that's why I didn't really trust it fully, and I was rather surprised that it climbed up the way it climbed up. But we did call it earlier this morning, so hey, it do be like that sometimes. So as far as baggers we called NDRA, which we actually called last night on video. We did a video about it last night, so you can check that out on the YouTube. It ran up a nice 211%. We called LSB 154%, MB 144%, RLYB 129%, PROK 115%, and BSLK 110%. Sammer says I have 10K, and RLYB, congratulations, man. It's moving up right now. It's moving up nicely. Yes, sir. Right there. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, good stuff. Congratulations. Hope we made a lot of money. Yes, sir. That's good, man. That's good. All right, so let's see what we got over here.
RLYB.
Yeah.
High test.
High test. It's got a high test going on.
Wow.
It's got a bit of a high test going on over here. Let's get the support and resistance line over here. Boom, has to break through 77 cents for it to be so much schmexy to me. But right now it has support at 33 cents, 43 cents, 50 cents, 55 cents, 61 cents, and 67 cents, and it broke through the 77-cent mark right over here. It's moving. It's moving.
It's moving.
Nicely. It's 132, 135. There we go. Hitting a new high. It's hitting new highs, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting new highs. Hitting new highs. 143%. 144. There we go. Okay. I mean, hey.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. 144.
144.
Alrighty.
Oh, well, yeah.
144, ladies and gentlemen.
And meanwhile, what is going on here?
140. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Well, well, well.
Uh-huh.
All right. 144.
Yes.
Yeah. So now let me actually update
Put that
that.
in there.
Because now it went from a high of 129 to a high of 144. Okay. So our LYB currently up 144%. Has to have a new resistance point right over here. It has to break through the 83-cent mark. Look at it. It's really going to try to test it right now. Looks like it's trying to test it right now. My.
Oh, my.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Oh, my.
Wow. Well, well, well.
Hello.
3 wells, man. 3 wells.
We need to get a shed party.
Triple
for
wells.
200,
Yeah.
200 folks.
Let's get that share party
We're gonna
going.
get a lot of runners today.
Woo-wee. Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
get a lot of runners. I smell it. I smell it. I tell you.
I smells it. Yes, sir.
If you smell it, you dealt it.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh? Okie dokie. Well then. All right. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, currently,
It's interesting.
hey, it's looking pretty good, man. It's looking pretty good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Up, hold on. Right there. All right, there we go. Yeah, just setting up right now. We are still setting up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. But we got, hey, look, we got some runners.
Happening, and we're going. Wait a second. Set up.
Well, hey, look, man. I mean, I don't mind. Hey, look, I don't mind the supposed problem of having baggers before I'm even ready for the stream.
I know.
But RLYB does look like it's forming a bit of a double top over here, so we got to be extra careful of that. That's got to be something that got to be extra careful there. Little extra careful. Ooh, you got to be careful there because double top. Double top is a bearish pattern right there. You don't want double top. Has to break through the 74-cent mark and the 86-cent mark for it to be so much schmexy to me. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is. Has to do that. But, yeah. It did have a nice move. It did have a nice move. Ripped up. Ripped up past 85 cents and actually hit 86 cents.
My goodness.
And had a nice high of 144%. There we go.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, that's yeah, there we go.
You sure?
Can't hate on that.
No.
Can never hate on that.
Six
That's
baggers.
6 baggers. 6 baggers, ladies and gentlemen. 6 baggers. That's what we got going on right now.
Sir.
Let's get that share party going. Let's get that share party going.
Everybody.
Let's go.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Are we awake yet? Yes.
Yes, sir. That's what we got going on, man. Yeah. All right. So we are just chilling right now, getting ourselves nice and ready. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that now. That's a good thing to me.
Tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is excellent. That's excellent. So let's find another thing. We found BNRG over here. BNRG seems to be BNRG was moving a bit earlier, and did have some news that Bren Miller was to launch a new BGen thermal energy storage system for a nuclear small modular reactor powering the nuclear resurgence. And it did have a nice float. The float is 1.64 million, but the volume is lower than the float at 1.47 million. So right now, and it looks to be moving downward and looks to be very, very choppy. So, not now. It is also below the VWAP and was a bit overbought in the RSI a little bit, but now it has dropped significantly down on the RSI and also just in general. So, not liking that one. ASST, let's see what that one's doing because that one's moving a little bit. ASST just had a movement upward. It had a nice movement upward a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's get the graffiti pencil right there. So it's moving up, but it does have a very indecisive candle over here. It's got a large top tail, large bottom tail over here. So we got to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We got to see what happens there. But right now it's we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. All right, has to break through. Oh, let's get some actually support and resistance lines over here. So we got this right here. So you got support at the 709, 739, 762, 779, and then after that you got resistance at 795, 816, and 848. Has to break through 795, 816, and 848 for it to be so much schmaxy to me. Otherwise, it's just not looking too good. Has to hold that 779 mark right there, but doesn't look like it's going to hold that for very long. So, not looking forward to that one. Not liking that one right now. Sammer says RLYB. Let's check out RLYB again. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see what RLYB is doing. Right now, currently, RLYB has to hold at that 53-cent mark, break through 60, 66, 74, and 86 for it to be so much maxi to me. But right now, it is a bit bearish as of now. We shall see what happens with it. We shall see what happens. Again, it did have a bit of a double top over here. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen. We will have to see. Has to break through that 60 mark, 66, 74, and then 86. It did have a nice movement upward. ROIB up 144%. So it went up, then it went back down. But it do be like that sometimes. It is a bit overbought in the RSI, so it is trying to converge and go down a bit more to basically respect that RSI, if you will. And it does have some news that Rally Bio sold interest in Rev 102 program to Recursion Pharmaceuticals. They did have some insider buying news, and Recursion was to buy Rally Bio's ownership. Rally Bio is the name of the company, by the way, in a jointly developed bone disorder drug.
That's
So,
what they're referring to here. Maybe.
Well, Rally Bio did sell its interest in RAV to 102 to Recursion Pharmaceuticals, so they're planning on buying the ownership in a jointly developed bone disorder drug. So that drug is meant to treat bone disorders. The float for this stock is 25.05 million. Volume is, which is pretty high, but the volume is 24.45 million. If it could break through if the volume could break through that float, that'd be awesome. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens.
PSTV moving.
PSTV looks to be moving. All right, let's take a look at PSTV. PSTV. All right, PSTV. Let's see what we got going on there. All right, PSTV currently on a bit of an uptrend here. Has a bit of a top tail. Not liking the top tail. We like the bottom tails, but we got this going on over here. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. So currently it is on a bit of an uptrend over here. It is on a bit of an uptrend. It is up 41%. Plus Therapeutics announced its initial patents successfully treated in RESPECT, RESPECT, LM dose optimization trial for Rheobic in leptomeningeal metastases.
Yes.
No, actually, metastases is the proper term, but yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, that's a bit of a tongue twister there.
Yeah.
Plus, Therapeutics announced its initial patients successfully treated in RESPECT LM dose optimization trial in Rheobic in leptomeningeal metastases.
Yes.
So that came out at 7:30 Eastern time. So about an hour ago, ladies and gentlemen, about an hour ago. And the float for the stock is a bit high, 16.36 million, but the volume is slowly climbing up to catch it at 14.91 million. Just has to get that extra 2 million in terms of the volume. It has to have that volume exceed the float. It has a bit of a double top going on over here, a little bit of a double top, but it did have a nice movement upward. Again, one of those things where a double top has to be broken, so it would have to be broken past the 43-cent mark for it to be so much maxi to me. Let's get a support and resistance line going over here. All right. Oh, actually over here. Right here. There we go. So we got that going on right there. Boom. You got support at 28, 32, 35, 37, and 40. Has to hold that 40. Has to break through 42 and then 47 for it to be so much schmexy to me. Right now it is hitting that support line, so it has to bounce off that support line and break past 42, 47, and that little 43 mark, that pesky little 43-cent mark where the double top is. But right now it looks like it's moving down a little bit, so we'll see what happens with the stock. But right now, moving down a little bit. It is climbing up in terms of volume, so we'll see what happens. It was a bit over. Yeah, it was a bit. Oh, the volume just exceeded the float at 17.32 million. However, has to break through that 40-cent mark, the 42-cent mark, and the 47-cent mark. Has to hold the 37 for it to be so much schmexy to me. Again, it was a bit overbought in the RSI, so it looks like it's trying to maybe go back to respecting it a little bit, but we'll see what happens. It did go up, and then it went back down, so it was a bit overbought. Makes sense that it would go back down a little bit. So you got that going on.
Trying to break out, Doubles.
PSTV is trying to break out, though.
42-cent resistance.
It does have that 42-cent resistance. It has.
Could have a high test over here.
Looks like
It's
it's
pushing,
frozen here. Oh, it is 43
Come on,
cents.
get that volume in. It's pumping, it's pumping.
Yep, let me refresh this actually. Let me see.
Oh my.
Oh my. There we go.
44.
Well, well, well.
Can we see 45?
Can we see 45? Look at that.
45. Come on,
Look
45.
at that.
45.
45.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go, baby.
There we go.
You saw it on the stream.
Yes.
Let's get that share party going on, Doubles.
Yes, let's get that share party going. Let's get that share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
All right.
how we do it.
All right, ladies and
That's how
gentlemen.
we do it.
Yeah. All right. Look at that.
Yes, we do.
That's beautiful.
That's it.
That is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen.
Like that, baby.
Whoo-wee. All right. Still getting ourselves all set up here, but hey, look, that's the DBL effect, man. That's the DBL effect. What can I say?
Just trying to get ourselves set up.
I mean, hey, look, I mean, hey, if
I'll be
I,
sitting up till like the end of the street. Like, okay, I think we got everything straight now. Oh, wow. Okay.
up,
hey.
yep, well,
Well.
nah, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, but ladies and gentlemen, it does look pretty. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want access to our private Discord, you can get a 4-day access for only $1.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. You get a 4-day trial for only $1.99. Link to join us in that description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We have just made different, and the early bird gets the cash.
Yes.
So that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So right now we're just chilling like villains.
Yes,
We
sir.
are getting ourselves all set up here. It's looking beautiful right now. We got 6 baggers called. We called 6 baggers, ladies and gentlemen. 6 baggers. So can't hate on that. Cannot hate on it. Let's see what we got going on over here. Ooh, hold on. Boom. There we go. All right. There we are. I'm just getting myself all set up here while there is still the lull, you know what I mean? And PSTV would have to broke through the 43-cent mark, has to hold at 42, break through 47 for it to continue to be schmexy to me.
Really?
Yes, sir. Has to break through that. But yeah, that's what we got going on over here. All right. Get ourselves all set up over here. But yeah, let's get that share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit 200. Let's hit 200. Let's get to 200 views. Let's get to 200 views. Let's get to 200 views. Got our people on YouTube all set up. We got our people on X. Let's get our people on X all set up. There we go. All right. Hold on one second. All right. There we are. All right. Let's see, x.com. Let's see. There we go. Get ourselves set here. Yeah, just quickly trying to get all set up while there's still a lull in the market. Oh, wait. PSTV broke through 47 cents. It did break through it temporarily. It broke through it a little bit.
Here we are.
It broke through it a little bit. Still on the uptrend. Still on the uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. Still on the uptrend.
Uptrend, uptrend.
Good stuff. Yes, sir. Not bad. No, not bad at all. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. Can't hate that. All right. Let's see here. All right. There we are. So, that's what we got going on. All right there. Let's share it to Facebook and all that good stuff. But right now, PSTV looks like it's looks like it's forming another double top over here. It has to break through. We'll have to see what goes on here. But right now, it's forming a bit of a double top over here at the 45-cent mark. Yeah, so has to break through that 45-cent mark over there for it to be schmexy. To me, has to hold 42, has to break 45, and then break 47 for it to continue to go up. But right now, it's doing that thing where it's got to bounce off of 42. So it has to bounce. It's bouncing off of 42 a little bit, and it has to break through 45 and 47 for it to be so much schmexy to me, because right now it is forming a bit of a double top. We shall see what happens. It is a bit overbought in the RSI as well, so we'll see what happens there. But hey, it'd be like that. Let's check out ASST, see what ASST is doing while we're here. So ASST did have a nice move upward, but then proceeded to go back down a little bit. So let's get the graffiti pencil activated over here. This one right here. Okay, so it has to break through this little descending wedge over here for it to be so much schmexy. Has to break through that descending wedge. Has to hold at 762, which it just broke down below. So we'll see what happens. But right now, has to break through this pennant upward for it to be so much schmexy to me. But that's just ASST. We'll see what happens with ASST. All right, let's see what else we got. What else do we have? Let's go check on RLYB. Let's see what they're doing. RLYB did go down a bit. Had that double top. Went down a bit. It is curling a bit at 44, at just around the 44-cent mark. It's curling at 49 cents. Has the 44-cent mark as a point of support, and has to break through that 53-cent mark, 60, 66, 74, and 86-cent marks. But it did have a nice move. It ran up a nice 44%. And NDRA looks like it's trying to curl a little bit. So let's see what NDRA is doing. NDRA now up 178%. Did have a nice run up 211%, ladies and gentlemen. Had a nice run up 211%. So we shall see what happens there. But boom, that's what we got going on. It is curling. It's curling past that 892 mark. Has to break through 979 and then 1120 for it to be so much maxi to me. So has to break through 979 and 1120, ladies and gentlemen. Has to break through those marks. There we go. All right. Let's get ourselves set up here. Boom. All righty. All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, hit him with that Matthew McConaughey. All right. Yeah, there we go. Let me see here. All right, get that shared on Instagram. All right. Beautiful. All right, NDRA looks like it's trying to curl. Has to break through that 979 mark to continue to be schmexy. Right now it's at 959. Has to break through 979. Could it potentially do it? Yes, it could. Potentially. Could potentially do it. We shall see. All right. Let's see here. Facebook. Share it there. All right. Instagram. Gonna share it there. Boom. There we go. All right. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's get that. Let's get this over here. There it is. All right. There we go. So that's what we got going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we got some beautiful stuff moving here. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to share that stream. Let's share it up. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it up. We got the tools right here. We got this beautiful scanner right over here.
We got a cup and handle on NDRA.
Oh, a little bit of cup and handle. What? Yeah, we do actually.
A little cuppy handle.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
Look at that. A little bit of a cup and handle going on over here. Actually, yes, we do. So, bit of a cup, bit of a handle. Boom, boom, boom. So, it could potentially curl up off this little cup and handle that we got over here. I mean, the handle's a bit shorter than that, so we shall say it's over here. But you get the point. It is a cup and handle over here, so it could potentially curl up. It has the potential chance to move up, ladies and gentlemen. It has to break through that 979 mark over there and break through 1120 for it to continue to really be schmexy to me. But right now, it just broke through 979. It just broke through that nice little resistance over there. So it has to break through 1120, ladies and gentlemen. Has to break through 1120 for it to be so much schmexy to me. But it's moving. It is moving. Let's see what NDRA is currently got. The float is 738,000. Volume is 41 million.
$10.
So, yes, just hit $10. Hit $9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah.
Discount $9.99. Yes, sir.
$9.99.
But full house of $9.99.
NDRA. Didn't
All
we do a
right.
video on that yesterday?
Yes, we
Before it
did.
ran 212%?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, yes, we
y'all.
did. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
y'all.
That is exactly what we did.
Gotta get stuff early.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, we called quite a few. We called quite a few baggers, ladies and gentlemen. We called LSB 154%, NDRA, which we did a video on last night, ran up 211%. BSLK 110%, PROK 115%, MB 144%, and RLYB, which also ran up 144%. Then we called a couple of baby ones as well. We called ZVSA, which ran up a nice 71%, HERZ 78%, BSGM 41%, and SQNS 51%. Those were the baby ones, though. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're chilling right now. We are chilling. Yes, sir. So that's good. That's very good. That's good to see. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out that 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for $199. Link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. So that's what we got going on. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's see here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get that share party going because we already called 6 baggers. 6 baggers already, ladies and gentlemen. 6. Woo!
Count 'em. 6.
6 whole baggers. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. 6 smackaroons right there.
Yes, sir. It should
Hold on,
pretty
let me-
scanners, too.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's get that set.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yes, sir.
There we
How
are.
you liking all these baggers?
How are you guys doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. 'Cause I know I am. I mean, I just called 6 baggers.
We're
Hey,
trying to help it along here, folks.
we're just keeping an eye on it right now.
Keep it an eye.
We just keeping an eye. We are chilling right now. Yes, sir. That is what we are doing. Yes, sir. Let's share that. Let's get that share party going. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. What's going on with SQNS? Because that one seems to. That one looks like it made a bit of a move. I don't know. Let's see.
A little, yes.
Let's see what SQNS is doing. SQNS did have a bit of a double bottom over here, so that's a pretty positive little development there. Had a bit of a double bottom. That's pretty good. But, ladies and gentlemen, currently has one of those things. Also might potentially have the beginnings of a bottom shoulder, of a downward, upside down shoulder, head shoulder right here. Head and shoulders upside down. So we shall see what happens here because there's a bit of a shoulder here, a head over here. Could potentially make another shoulder. Who knows? But let's see. We got the uptrend over here. Had a bit of an uptrend, right? Had a bit of a descending wedge over here. Bop, right there. And then curled up a little bit, so it had a move up A, B, B, C, C, D. So it had that going on right there. And now had a bit of a descending wedge, a little bit of a downward trend, descending wedge over here. So we got this, boom. Not liking that. Didn't like how downward that went, but it continued to go down a little bit. Started to curl up. Now it's consolidating a little bit below the VWAP. So right now, SQNS is, could it potentially curl up in the future? Maybe. I mean, it does have some news that Sequans, which is the name of the company, is to launch a Bitcoin treasury initiative with a $384 million strategic investment. So you got that going on. And it did have some insider buying news in the form of a 6K. Let's check out ZEPP. ZEPP seems to be moving a little bit. ZEPP seems to be moving up. It's now 36%. Bit of a China stock, though. It is a China stock. All right, so got that going on there. It doesn't have any news. All right, the China stocks tend to go up. They tend to shoot up a little bit, quite a bit, and then after that, they tend to go back down. So be like that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, ZEPP currently moving upward. It is shooting up like crazy. Let's see what the percentage is. 47% right now. ZEPP. Again, it is a China stock, so I'm having a bit of a hard time trusting it because China stocks tend to go up and then tend to go down, and it's they just go crazy. So they are pretty much almost guaranteed, in my opinion, to do that. Yeah, ZEPP shooting up. Yeah, it's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up.
It's like that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, if we're going to be, it's a bit of an A to B, B to C, C to D. Yeah, a little bit of a convoluted ABCD, but yes, it does have an ABCD. All right. IROH is also moving up 67% right now, ladies and gentlemen. 67%. So we shall see what happens there. Let's see what IROH is doing. IRO. Let's see. Has a big old top tail. We don't like the top tails. DBL moms, we like the bottom tails. We like the bottom tails. Also has some inconclusive, little indecisive wicks over here. Float is 8.87 million. Volume is 22,000. So not like an IRO too much. Not like an IRO. So we shall see what happens with that one. Let's see what else we got.
Doubles, let's get a share party. Let's get up to
Yeah, let's get a share party going. 300. Yes.
Let's get 300.
Let's get 300. Let's get 300. All right. Yes.
Share party.
Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, ZEPP did have a nice move upward, but again, it has a giant top tail over here. We don't like the top tails. DBL moms, we like the bottom tails. But currently, it is a bit overbought. Now it looks like it's trying to go back down on the RSI, so I can respect it. So we'll see what happens there. Again, the EPP is a China stock that I didn't trust really much. So so we'll see what happens there. We shall see what happens. Let's go back to NDRA, see what they're doing. NDRA, let's see. Again, NDRA did have a bit of a cup and handle forming, a little bit of a cup and handle forming, so it could potentially curl. But right now, it has to break through that 979 and 1120 mark over there. Has to hold at 892 for it to somewhat be Shemexy to me. Has to break through 979 and 1120 though. So we'll see what happens there. But it is no longer overbought or oversold in the RSI. So you got that going on. You do have that going on right there. So good. There we go. So let's see here. IRO looks like it's trying to curl up again. IROH. Let's see. Yep. Big old green candle going upward. Looks like a big old green candle. Oh, okay. It just ran and broke through 112, 117, 120, 124, 134.
Oh my goodness.
Up. It's still going. It's still going. 148. 148.
It went up as high as $15.
154.
Oh, jeez.
154. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I mean, okay. All right.
I think this.
I mean, we caught it before. We caught it before it ran, but all right. IROH, another bagger.
IROH is another bagger.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
154. Looks like it's even trying to curl back up a little bit more because it went up to 144, but now it's 150. You know, it hit 154, and yeah, okay. Again, has a bit of a double top over here, so I mean, yeah. One of those things where it does have a reasonable float, but the volume is lower. All right. 154. All right. Hey. Okay. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Okay, wait, it's curling back up. It's curling back up at 162.
Okay, then.
There we go.
Yeah.
162. All righty.
162.
Hey, I mean, okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I know.
162 is the new high for this one. Okay. I mean, look, it do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. It do be like that.
62. Yes,
I mean,
okay.
we did call it. We called it on stream.
The
And we called it earlier today as well,
Yeah,
so.
well, I
Yeah.
don't, yeah.
Yeah, we called
Keep
it.
an eye on this
Yeah,
one. It's a live one.
It's a doozy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, though, it is a bit low on the float, so I'm not exactly too trusting of it, but I mean, it did shoot up like crazy just now. So, we got that going on. Whoop, it looks like it's curling back up.
Oh,
Looks like it's trying to curl.
IRON,
IROH, there we go. Testing again. It's testing.
Extended, though.
It is a bit extended on the RSI. Definitely overbought on the RSI. But it is moving up nicely. Let's see what we got over here for graffiti pencil. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated over here. Let's see. All right, so we got 572, 789, 959, 1079, 1198, and 1346, all of which are support lines for the stock. It has to break through that little double top that it formed at 1395 over here and 1586 for it to be schmexy to me. But right now it looks like it's trying to curl up a little bit more. It is trying to test that high again. The high is at 162%, aka $15.86. So it is trying to test it, but again, pretty sporadic. Has to be careful. I gotta be careful with this one, in my opinion, because this one, a little bit crazy with the, little crazy.
Get that share party.
Let's get that share party going.
Let's get 300.
Let's share it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it up. Let's share it up. Yes, sir.
Share with your dog.
Let's share it up.
Share with your goldfish.
I mean, hey,
Share with your alligator.
already.
Share with your pet alpaca. Anything and anybody.
Yeah, share it. And we just got 7 baggers, ladies and gentlemen. 7 baggers. I'm pretty sure 4 of which were on stream. I'm pretty sure we called 4 of them on stream.
More than most would tell all day.
Hey, look.
And
Up, looks like it's. It
by
looks
the
like
by,
looks up. Yep, 163.
it's going up.
IRO is now breaking 172, 210, 210%. There we go.
I have no words.
Well, 210%. What did I tell you?
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I can't be mad at that.
No.
210%. IROH, man.
It went to
What did I say?
$18.83 just so you know.
What did I say, man? I mean, wow.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. Wow. Look at that. IROH, 210%.
My goodness gracious.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
I
210%, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you there.
I don't know if she done yet.
We called it earlier.
I
We called it earlier, man. I'm just saying.
You know,
I mean, we called IROH for the private Discord earlier, and we called it earlier this morning as well. We called it actually this morning, back when it was 25% at 7:43 a.m.
Oh,
So yeah,
Goodness.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it do be like that, ladies and gentlemen. It do be like that. I mean, I'm just saying it's hey. I mean, it's moving.
Yeah.
It hit.
is alive.
Now it has a bit. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's trying to curl again. Looks like it's trying to go back again. Could it be going back again? Looks like it's trying to. Looks like it's trying to move back up. Up. Has a bit of a double top over here. Can it break through that double top though? It has to break through that double top for it to be schmexy. Yeah, I mean, it has to continue to be schmexy by breaking through that double top. It looks like it's trying to. Looks like it's definitely trying to. It has the double top right over here at the $17.03 mark over here. Let's see what we got going on. All right, IROH 184. Looks like it's trying to curl back up a little bit. I mean, again, it is a bit overbought on the RSI, so I mean that's no big deal. But you know,
Yeah.
hey, 210%.
Looks like it's pushing. It's pushing.
Yeah.
IROH.
IROH looks like it's trying to push up.
It's trying to go again.
It's trying to go again. I mean, hey,
Wow.
And so's NDRA.
NDRA looks to be trying to go
Oh,
again
it's
too.
pushing.
What?
IROH.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Oh
One,
my.
217, 217%.
Oh,
There we go.
Discord's rich, I tell you.
Oh yeah, 221.
Let's go, baby.
Well, 221.
It's bumping, it's bumping.
Well,
It's
221.
pushing, it's pushing.
221.
221.
221.
Oh my.
221.
Yes,
Dang.
baby.
Look at that.
Oh, my heavens.
Well,
What excitement
Well.
today.
well.
I got high of 19.
I mean, I'm just sitting here.
2 cents.
I'm just sitting there.
I don't, yeah.
I'm just sitting there. I feel like I'm DJ Khaled because, I mean, suffering from success.
1962.
Oh.
1965.
Wow.
Oh my.
Okay.
What's happening?
Oh my.
What just
Alerted in
happened?
the Discord at $16 and change.
Yep.
Oh, my
Yep.
What?
gosh.
Oh my.
Oh, wait. Yeah. We called it back when it was 25%.
Oh,
At 7:43 a.m.
Oh my.
IROH
Oh
just,
my.
yeah. Okay.
Oh me, oh my.
IROH.
So what was that? 221 was it?
IROH is just, it's, yeah, 221.
Yeah, yeah.
221%.
You started here first, guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You know, it's a good feeling when I actually need to get another piece of paper and just rewrite everything.
Everything.
It is a good feeling. I'll tell you what. It is because,
Everything.
hey, look, it's a good feeling though because you know.
Scratch it. Scratch.
Yeah.
Scratch. Scratch. Okay.
Yep.
Now where is it?
Okay.
It's over. I
Hey, look, let me know when it runs again because chances are good it's probably gonna do that again.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm just let's see. IROH 221%. NDRA, we called that one. That ran up 211%. Even had a video made on NDRA, so it did have a video. Let's see. And then we got over here. Oh boy. LSB ran up 154%. We called that this morning. 154%. Then we called MB, Mike Bravo. And that one ran up a nice 144%. 144%. Then we got RLYB. That one ran up 144% as well. 144. And then you got BSLK. BSLK. That one ran up. Actually, you got PROK. That one comes before that. PROK. That one ran up 115%. I'm doing it like all numerical order here. And then BSLK. That one ran up 110%. Oh boy. I mean, let me get some water because yeah. Yeah, water.
Much more water for you.
Are you getting parched?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit parched.
It ain't easy being beautiful.
Oh, look.
It's like we're at one of those.
IROH just went nuts. I mean, now it's going back down because, again, it was very overbought in the RSI, so now it's going back down. So let's see what else we got. NDRA looks to be trying to curl. So NDRA looks to be trying to curl a little bit. It does, again, it still has that cup and handle.
Yes, it does. A nice one, too.
Yeah, it has that little cup and handle. Could it potentially curl? Possibly. Mm-hmm. Could potentially curl. So we'll see. Yeah, it does. It does have that whole energy about it.
Yeah.
It could potentially curl. What about PROK? Papa Romeo Oscar Kilo. PROK just broke through a new high, by the way. Yeah, PROK. Yeah, 139%. I mean, yeah, that's a new high.
Yeah, it is.
That was one of the stocks that we called. It was 155. Now it's 139. Okay. So let me see what PROK is doing now. Because now I look away for 5 seconds.
I tell you.
Okay.
That's how it works.
And PROK decides, you know what? I feel like running right now.
Right now.
I feel like going for a run. So now it went up here. A little bit of a cup. Could it potentially be a cup and handle? Possibly.
They're like these crazy children you try to keep track of in the department store.
Yes.
No.
No.
I'm running here. I'm
No.
going here now.
Nope.
I'm going there now.
No. There we go. PROK looks to be moving up. 135 right now.
To 139 so far, right? Yeah.
Had that nice high at 139. Yes, sir.
139.
That's what it did. Pro Kidney spikes after mid-stage trial data for lead asset. So that's the news that came out. It also had some insider buying news in the form of a Form 8K earlier this morning as well. And they reported statistically and clinically significant top-line results for the Phase 2 Regen 007 trial evaluating rilparencel in patients with chronic kidney disease and diabetes. So, got that going on. But their float is pretty high. That was the only thing that I had against this stock, was that the float was pretty high.
Yeah.
It was 95 million. So I was very hesitant to call this one. But the volume is catching up a little bit. It's now 76 million in terms of volume. But yeah,
It's up now.
145%.
145%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
145%.
145%.
I mean, hey,
I'll take that.
what can I say?
I'll take it.
I mean, we called it earlier.
Yeah.
A lot earlier. We called PROK because now it's still curling up. I gotta now change this. I gotta now change this.
147, right, wait, hold that. 148.
148%. Yep, there we go. Boom,
That's like a
boom,
$1.50 or something like that.
boom. Okay. Yeah, 148%.
Yeah, something like that.
148%.
Yeah, $1.50.
153.
Oh, okay.
160.
Okay.
160 now. Alrighty. Well.
Hold still, will ya?
Well. No. Keep let him cook.
No, let it cook.
Hold up, let him cook.
Let it go.
Let it marinate.
Yeah.
I mean, we called it earlier this morning at 6:04. That one we called at 6:04 a.m. So,
Yeah.
and then we also called it like 3 days ago as well. But
Yeah.
we called it. Actually, no, we called it. Actually, never mind. We didn't call it 3 days ago, but we called it this morning at 6:04 a.m. And it looks like it went nutso. It went nutso. Yes.
It kinda did that.
It did go nuts.
It did.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it for me. And I know the stock is probably going to go up while I'm doing this. PROK is going up.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
PROK. It's okay. 165.
165.
165. Hey, can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
PROK 165%.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Oh, I love
So I can't hate on that.
Yeah, no.
165%. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's. Hey, look, I'm just casually calling bagger after bagger. That's all I'm doing. I'm just casually calling
Hashtag
baggers.
No 5% runner.
No 5% runners. We call things that actually move. Yes. We call things that actually move. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loots, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah, that's what we got going on. So, yeah, we got that going on right there. We do have that going on. Right over here, again.
Yes, sir.
Craziness.
This has been a day.
Craziness. It has been a day.
It has been a day.
It's been a very good day.
And it's
Yeah.
still
PROK. Yeah, it's still early. I mean, the day just started and already we called 7 baggers. I'm just saying. And they were all called for our private Discord before they even hit public. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. And PROK is now 167 while I'm doing my outro, because it just wants to do it like that. And you know what? I don't mind. These stonks don't want me to leave, man. Look, I'm suffering from success. I'm like DJ Khaled, suffering from success right now. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, much love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, the link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah, the Benjis. Yeah. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you got the 4-day trial. Click that. Link in the description down below. Pinned comment section. Check it out, man. 4 days. 4-day trial for $199. $199 for 4 days.
Yes.
So you got that going on right there.
Take it for a whirl.
Yeah, take it for a whirl, squirrel. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check us out on YouTube, you can find us on YouTube at Coaching Money.
At Coaching Money.
At Coaching Money, where we do a lot of beautiful stock reviews. We did a review for NDRA. We did a video on it last night before, and it ran this morning. 211%.
It aged well.
It aged well. It aged pretty well. I'm just saying, we called a bunch of baggers. We called from bottom to top: BSLK 110%, PROK 167%, ROYB 144%, MB 144%, LSB ran up 154%, NDRA, we did the video on that one, 211%, and IROH, you guys saw that one in 4K, ladies and gentlemen, that was 221%. I'm just saying, we are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, man. So, yeah, the loot, the cash. Oh, they get that filet mignon money.
Yes.
So, that's pretty much it for us. It's Double Nicks, and I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around in the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. We love to call her DBL Moms. Yeesh. Yeesh. So, that's what we got going on there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
Thank you.
that's pretty much it. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Make a lot of money. Be greenable. I hope all your dreams and aspirations come true.